Shad here with Savage Camper. I hope you're doing well. I'm just hanging out here for a bit today with my old 46 Willys Jeep behind me. This will actually be a future project to get this thing running. But in the meantime, I wanted to share with you an off-grid camping unit I'm building for my Jeep Renegade Trailhawk, which is sitting right over there. Some people might ask, why bother building an off-grid camping unit for this little Renegade Trailhawk? And long story short is I'm on a budget. Outside of Savage Camper, I do work a full-time job and I need a fuel-efficient commuter vehicle. In addition to being a fuel-efficient commuter vehicle, I wanted something with decent off-road capability. Where I like to go camping does require four-wheel drive. So I find that the Renegade Trailhawk is a good fit for me. So I wanted to see if I could build a camping unit for it, an off-grid camping unit that has some of the same features you tend to see in the really cool big overland vehicles. Here's the back of the Renegade with the seats folded down. It's a little bit over 3 foot in width and about 4.5 foot in length with the seats down. I wanted to build a camping unit that allowed the rear seats to still open up. The big drawback is I lose more than half the space when the seats are down. I only have about 37.5 inches width and 28 inches length. The seats, it's not a 90-degree angle. They slope back. It's about 70 degrees. So I lose space as the seats go up. So I don't have a lot of space to work with. Here's the start of the build of the camping unit for the Jeep Renegade. There'll be 3 general compartments. On the left here will be a slide out table with possibly a little sink and a place for a small stove and storage for water above. I'm planning on a compartment for power systems and storage in the center, and on the passenger side, possibly a small refrigerator freezer that would also slide out. The rear of the box is cut to slope back at 70 degrees, so it fits nicely with the rear seats up. Here's a nice piece of 1/8 inch thick 6061 aluminum. It says about 4 feet long and 16 inches wide. I got this in an identical piece from a fabrication shop that was closing down and had this listed on Craigslist. I picked up the 2 pieces for about 25 bucks. So it was a great deal. I plan to make a counter out of this. 1/16 inch would have sufficed, no problem. 1/8 inch is definitely overkill, but for the price, I couldn't pass it up. Whew. Just finished the basic mount of the slide out table. You can see I use locking sliders. Seems to work pretty well. It's a little tight here in the corner, but I plan to put a pad underneath this whole thing, which will lift it up some, and it should be just fine. For the sink, I was thinking of trying to use this stainless steel bowl that I picked up from the local grocery store, possibly drilling a hole in the bottom of it for a drain, having it slide out. I plan to try and flush mount the sink in this 12-inch by 12-inch piece of 6061 aluminum, 1/16 inch thick, that I bought off Amazon. Okay, here's the basic sink setup. I just set the bowl in here for now. I plan to epoxy it in later. So the table will slide out, you can use it. And then if you need the sink, it'll come out here. All right, everyone, bit of a change of scenery here. I went ahead and brought home the camping unit. Just wanted to show you a couple more things. I did add, I'm actually working on a drain here. It's just a plastic 90-degree T. I plan to attach a line to this that I can run out away from the Renegade when I'm camping, so that way water doesn't run down underneath my feet. I also built this platform, and this is for the water jug. Actually, this is a 15-liter jug made by a company called Red Camp that I bought off Amazon. They also make larger containers, and they're specifically for drinking water. What I liked about it also is it has this adjustable flow valve and an adjustable nozzle here, so I can aim it when I'm washing my hands or whatever in the sink. This jug will fit behind my driver's seat when in transport. With everything closed up, you can see I have the potential for some extra storage space. I might build a drawer that fits in here in this space, maybe something below the slide out table. In the back, I plan to build a compartment where I'm going to store my future stove.